Ladies and gentlemen, video games are pretty cool, but what's cooler than that? Well, I'd have to say cheap video games. But what's even cooler than that? That's free video games. In this video, we're going to go over some Nintendo Switch games that are absolutely free that you may have never even heard of. Let's go and get right into it. Yeah, so everybody knows the main free Nintendo Switch games, right? And then we know some newer Switch games that came out like F-Zero and the My Hero Academia Rumble game. But there's also some Switch games that have came out that are new and a little bit older that completely flew under the radar. We're going to check these games out today. Before we get started, make sure you hit a like and subscribe if you could. And down below is a link to Instagram and Discord. Go ahead and follow both of those and join the community. I'd love for you to be a part of it. But let's go and get right into this video. The first game we're going to talk about today is called Roller Champions. Skate, tackle, and roll your way to glory in Roller Champions. This is a free-to-play team PvP sports game like no other. Welcome to 2032. Arenas are built all over the world and fans rush to the stands to admire their modern day heroes, the Roller Champions. They roll up to 100 miles an hour, tackle opponents, wall skate, and dunk while thousands of fans scream their name. I mean, if that doesn't get you excited, what the hell is wrong with you? As a roller champion, compete in a team of 3 against 3. The rules are simple. Take the ball, make a lap while maintaining team possession, dodge opponents, and score. Go for more points by completing additional laps before attempting a goal. After each match, gain fans to compete in bigger arenas. This game, just everything about it sounds so freaking awesome, and I love when little games come out like this. Honestly, it just seems like an action-filled fun adventure, and I really do hope more random stuff like this pops up in the future. So this next game we're going to talk about is called Tricky Doors. Tricky Doors is a captivating game that offers a variety of puzzles. Find creative ways to get out of each room. This is a point-and-click game in the escape room genre, with plenty of mini-games and complicated quests. You can open a lot of different doors. Behind each door you will find hostile and friendly worlds. Your task is always the same. You need to leave the place where the game sent you, this time through a portal to move forward. I don't understand how this genre isn't more explored or bigger, because things like this are just super fun. I always go and play those flash games on the computer, like little escape room flash games, and now that there's a free one on the Switch, this is just super convenient and super interesting. So yeah, I think this one is definitely worth checking out. So this next game is cool because it kind of blends two genres that don't make sense at all. The game is called Pinball M. Get ready to tilt into terror. Prove your skills on the most sinister, gory, and badass tables ever brought to life. This is just a horror-themed pinball game, and it feels weird because you're playing pinball, but you're also like platforming somehow, and the horror theme just makes everything more interesting and engaging. And I became a huge fan of pinball this last year by going to a bunch of arcades. I don't know why. I can see how it was such a big hit back in the day. It really is fun. Like seeing those scores rack up, your adrenaline starts pumping and you're on the edge, and when the ball falls down, you're like, oh my god, this is crazy. My heart just sunk. Oh no, I get another chance. Let's go. Like pinball is just really awesome, and it translates so well to newer consoles and like in the modern world. So the one thing about this game is it actually doesn't release for like another week or two. So I just want to let you know about it now because I can tell it's going to be great straight out of the gate, and it's definitely going to be worth checking out. So this next game, I kind of can't even believe is free. It's called Palia. Palia is a cozy community sim MMO made for you and your friends. In this game you can craft, cook, fish, and farm with your friends as you live the life of your dreams and discover an enchanting adventure filled with colorful characters and a mystery to unravel. Do what you love. Fish, farm, and cook and catch insects. You can live off the land any way you like. You'll have to unravel a deep mystery about what happened to ancient humans as you reappear in the world alongside other players. And a cool thing about this game is you can play solo or jump in with friends at any time. Like, it's a community-based game, but you can play it by yourself, depending on how you feel. Farming simulators have become super popular in the last couple years, and they kind of all blend together. This one actually looks pretty decent, and it's absolutely free to play. So if you're looking for a game you want to sink thousands of hours into, but you're not looking to spend any money on that, well, this game can solve both of those problems, and I think the idea just works for a free-to-play game. So now let's talk about TERAVIT. TERAVIT is a sandbox game that allows players to create their own worlds and share them with other players, creating infinite play possibilities. In this game, there's a wide variety of player-created game worlds packed with adventures, RPGs, racing games for speed competition, obstacle courses, PvP for action-based enjoyment, monster hunting, and more. Right off the bat, this just gives me a kind of like Minecraft vibes, but then it has all those other categories as well, and it seems like they just mash together perfectly in this world that they've created. This game and the game previous, I think, are just so awesome to be free-to-play games, because they're games that you could sink thousands of hours into, and you never have to spend any money. Games are getting expensive, and it makes me really happy to see cool stuff like this popping up for free. Another cool thing about this is the world that you build, you can share online so other people can play it with you, and you can go and play other people's worlds, and you can have up to 64 people playing together with you online, or like 63 plus you, but that's like an actual community getting together. So yeah, this game is definitely worth checking out. The last game we're going to talk about today is called CRSED F.O.A.D. CRSED F.O.A.D is a brutal MMO last man standing shooter with realistic weaponry, elements of lethal mystic forces, and incredible superpowers. You can win using all your combat skills and experience. Rush into a gunfight or use stealth to crawl in, snipe from afar, or burst point blank. Use precise bolt action rifles or rely on fast heavy machine guns. There are massive and dense PvP battles. Dozens of players begin their trip in one of the 4 picturesque and detailed locations, fighting their way to the center of the battlefield. All the while the battlefield itself shrinks constantly, surrounded by a deadly dark zone. There's 7 different champions to select from, and each one of them have their own unique superpower. In this game there's tons of different weapons, including anti-material guns, sniper rifles, assault rifles, rocket launchers, flamethrowers, mortars, and more. And with so many like battle royale games popping up, it's cool to see smaller base games. Like this is person versus person, not person versus everybody, so I think it's more fun and more engaging that way, and it's more fast-paced action, so it doesn't really get boring. And it's cool that they're blending so many things like guns and powers and superpowers and mystic stuff, and it's just a cool game, a cool genre, blending action-filled adventure. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. I think this one's definitely worth checking out. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a couple new and older free Switch games that completely flew under the radar, at least for me, and I'm checking this stuff all the time. I think these are definitely worth checking out, and the best part about it, they're absolutely free to play. Down below, let me know your thoughts and opinions, and if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure you hit a like and subscribe. And remember, Saturday night, we stream right here on YouTube. Come and join the community, but you guys know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.